I'm sure you've heard. Elliot Page has officially, this is really big news. Elliot Page has come out as straight. You
Do
know,
do, 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 do you want to take a one step back and explain to us who
no, yeah, okay.
Elliot Page
Well, here's the thing,
was?
actually. See, I've got some funny news here. Elliot Page announced he is transgender. My pronouns are he/they. The actor formerly named Ellen Page
Of course.
wrote, "To all the trans people who deal with harassment, self-loathing, abuse, and the threat of violence, I will do everything I can to change this world for the better." Now, the funny thing is that there was actually a comment. I'm probably not going to be able to find it immediately. Uh, okay, yeah, here it is. This is it. Yeah, okay. I thought I wasn't going to be able to find it. I was able to find it. Um, this is, I mean, there's lots of comments like this, but this is just one such comment from at Stardust Hellas. Don't dead name him. There's no need for formerly known as at all. And I've seen the sentiment expressed elsewhere by transgender activists have said you shouldn't dead name. Of course, dead naming is when you refer to somebody by their previous name, even for context. So we're literally not allowed to even say Ellen Page,
Yeah.
because even that would be dead naming, which I find very funny because it basically means that you no longer have any referent for anything. So you could kind of come out and go like, yeah, Johnny Bing Bong came out as transgender, and people could be like, who's Johnny Bing Bong? He's like, I can't tell you because they now identify as Johnny Bing Bong, so it would be wrong for me to give you any other name. Just like you can just make it up. It's like, who is just someone who's like, who is Johnny Bing Bong?
I want to write a comic book now. Just
Yeah,
the
yeah.
wonderful adventures of Johnny Bing Bong.
It's like no one knows who he is because you can't dead name him.
But
He
what I
used
was
to be known as Boris Johnson.
what I was thinking about when Elliot, Ellen, whoever,
Yeah,
whatever it came out as. When was the last time you heard from Elliot Page?
yeah, I know. I was thinking that actually. It seems like, well, actually, someone pointed out that there's this idea that once an actress reaches a certain age, it, their roles become immediately more limited because it's kind of like they can no longer be, a romantic interest or something like that. So somebody was theorizing that perhaps Ellen Page decided that by becoming Elliot Page, she can appear in all sorts of things. And I was actually thinking, because there aren't that many short male actors, and oftentimes when because Ellen Page is a short man, he stands at a mere like 5 foot or whatever, which is pretty short for a man. And I was thinking, you don't get many of these short actors around, but usually you see them in comedic roles. So I was thinking what we should do is we should just lean into this really hard. So I was thinking we could get in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Elliot Page shows up as Danny DeVito's long lost brother, and he'd be like, because they'd probably be about the same size. They just get like, just see. I kind of like the idea. There's one part of me that's like, oh, language is being destroyed and we have no referent for anything anymore. But another part of me is like, it is pretty funny. So what I think we should do is just everyone should just willfully act as if Elliot Page is just 100% a man and just really lean into it. So I want to see. I was thinking about this. I was thinking of other roles, and I thought of Danny DeVito's brother in, because I was thinking about funny short people, and then I realized the true calling of Elliot Page. This is what we need Elliot Page to star in the new, I believe it's Amazon Lord of the Rings series as a dwarf. Because think about it, he's a mere like 5 foot. So I want to see, this will make it all worthwhile. I will 100% accept that Elliot Page is genuinely a man if I get to see him in all his manly glory with a great big beard and an axe, standing like as a little manlet, 5 foot. Manlet Page. That's what we should call him, because he's so short, just there with his axe, like,
You're
oh,
just
we dwarfs
typecasting now.
we
That's
dwarfs
what
are
you're
distance
doing.
runners. Yes.
I mean, like I just did research. You ever seen the Umbrella Academy?
Yes.
She was in that for a while. Until then, she was in Days of Future Past
Oh yeah,
a few
yeah.
years ago.
Kitty Pride.
So she's not really done
Much.
much other than of course Juno in 2007,
Yeah.
and
Which
that
is,
makes me feel immediately old.
See, the thing is, I do think that's actually a good point, which is that Juno speaks about one of the big problems that a lot of men have to deal with nowadays, which is the concern of getting pregnant.
Mm.
Because Ellen Page, when she got pregnant, sorry, when he got pregnant, that was a real concern. Because that's what I want to know. I want to know if it's one of those things, like when sometimes people come out as transgender, they say I was always a man. So I do want to know was Juno about Michael Cera getting a man pregnant? Because if so, that film suddenly becomes a whole lot better. It's like Michael Cera's like, man, I got a man pregnant. That's great. No, yeah. So it is classic and interesting, and it is, like I say, it's important because it's nice to see people come out as straight. It's like I say, I mean that's how I started off, and it's something you don't really see much nowadays. People coming out as straight.
If only there was another YouTube channel where somebody talks about gender politics, huh?
Yeah, that would be so good. Unfortunately, we don't believe in self promotion here, do we?